Hello viewers, in today's class we are going to discuss a very important conceptual problem from derivatives, right? So here we are going to discuss the derivative of absolute value function of sin 4x, right? So in this class we are going to discuss how to find the derivative of mod of sin 4x at x is equal to pi by 3 and x is equal to pi by 6, right? So viewers, this is a very important problem, and to solve this problem we need to have a strong concept of absolute value function, right? So let us start. So here we see that the function which we have to differentiate is mod of sin 4x, right? So let us denote mod of sin 4x by f of x, right? Now at this step, let us take the help of trigonometry, and we know that the sine of sine function, right? So here this is x-axis, and here we have y-axis, right? Okay, now here we have four quadrants. This is first one, this is second, this is third, and this is fourth, right? And we know that the sine function is positive in the first quadrant and in the second quadrant, right? And sine function is negative in the third and fourth quadrant, right? So this concept would be used here to write this function, right? So here mod of sin 4x, that is mod of sin 4x can be written as plus sin 4x whenever this angle, that is 4x, it lies between 0 and pi, right? Because this is 0 degrees, here we have pi by 2, here we have pi, here we have 3 pi by 2, and then we have 2 pi, right? So mod of sin 4x is equal to plus sin 4x whenever this angle 4x, it lies in the first and second quadrant. So we can write it like this. So here we have this inequality, right? And mod of sin 4x, it has negative value here, that is mod of sin 4x is negative of sin 4x whenever this angle 4x lies in the third and fourth quadrant, right? It means 4x is lying between pi and 2 pi, right? So this is how we write mod of sin 4x as a piecewise function, right? So in the first and second quadrant, sine function is always positive, right? So here the angle is 4x, and sine function has negative value in the third and fourth quadrant, right? So this concept would be used here. And now let us see this inequality, right? So here we have 0, and here we have 4x and pi. So if we divide throughout by 4, we get 0 is less than and equal to x. Here 4 get cancelled, and now here we have pi by 4, right? So mod of sin 4x is plus sin 4x whenever x lies between 0 and pi by 4, right? And now if we take this inequality, then we have pi 4x, and here we have 2 pi, and if we divide throughout by 4, then we have this inequality, that is pi by 4, and here we have x, and here we have pi over 2, right? So mod of sin 4x is equal to negative of sin 4x whenever x lies between pi by 4 and pi by 2. So now viewers, we conclude that this value, that is x is equal to pi by 6, which is 30 degrees, it lies in this interval, right? So it lies here, that is x is equal to pi by 6. So when x is pi by 6, then this value lies between 0 and pi by 4, and in that case mod of sin 4x is plus sin 4x, right? And this value, that is x is equal to pi by 3, it lies between pi by 4 and pi by 2, right? So now we have decided the intervals in which x is equal to pi by 6 and x is equal to pi by 3, where these 2 points lies, right? So now let us first take x is equal to pi by 6, right? And we have just discussed that x is equal to pi by 6, it lies between 0 and pi by 4. So therefore mod of sin 4x should be equal to plus sin 4x, right? So when x is pi by 6, then mod of sin 4x should be equal to positive sin 4x, right? So now the derivative of mod sin 4x, it can be written as d by dx of plus sin 4x, right? And the derivative of sin 4x is simply 4 cos 4x, right? And now we can substitute x is equal to pi by 6, right? So here we have 4 cos 4 times pi by 6, and this is 4 cos, this is 2, this is 3, and this is 2 pi by 3, right? So and this is 4 cos 120 degrees, right? And we know that the value of cos 120 degrees or 2 pi by 3 is minus half, so this is minus 2, right? So the derivative of mod sin 4x at x is equal to pi by 6 is equal to minus 2, right? So now let us calculate the derivative of mod sin 4x at x is equal to pi by 3. So now when x is equal to pi by 3, then we know that mod of sin 4x, right? Mod of sin 4x is equal to negative of sin 4x, right? So now the derivative of mod sin 4x, it can be written as d by dx of minus sin 4x, right? And we can take negative outside, so we have minus d by dx of sin 4x, and we have minus 4 cos 4x, right? And at x is equal to pi by 3, we have minus 4 cos 4 pi by 3, right? So now we have to find the value of cos 4 pi by 3, and in order to calculate cos 4 pi by 3, see, we can write cos 4 pi by 3 as cos of pi plus pi by 3, right? Because pi plus pi by 3 is again 4 pi by 3. Now this takes the form cos of pi plus theta, and cos of pi plus theta is minus cos theta, right? So this is minus cos pi by 3, right? And this is cos 60 degrees, and we know that cos 60 degrees is equal to half, right? So we have cos 4 pi by 3 is equal to minus half, so here we have minus half, so this is minus minus plus, so we have 2, right? So the derivative of mod sin 4x at x is equal to pi by 3 is plus 2, right? So viewers, this is how we solve this problem.